Hello everyone, my name is Mina and welcome to my channel, or if you've been here before, welcome back. In this video I'll be showing you how to make this coaster, this one. So this coaster is pretty much a gauge swatch. So once you learn how to make this coaster, you will also know how to make a gauge swatch, which is quite handy to know. It is made from this kitchen string, or what I've also seen called baker's string or butcher's string. I happen to have some in my kitchen, so that's why I decided to try and use it for something, but you can also usually buy it at a supermarket or like a home store or a DIY store, or you may already have some in your kitchen. Yeah, I guess that's all. Let's get started. Also, I have a new knitting table that I wanted to show you guys. I found it on the side of the road and then I put it on my bike and I wheeled it back home, and I think it's so cute and I love it. So I just wanted to show you guys that as well. Alrighty, let's actually get started. This is what you need to know to make this coaster. I cover it all in my Knitting for Absolute Beginners series, so you can check that out if you need to. This is the pattern. If you are new to reading patterns, don't worry, I will go through each step in this video. And here I've added a picture which you might find useful when looking at this pattern. Once you understand this pattern, you will know how to knit a stockinette stitch gauge swatch, and it should be pretty easy for you to alter it to suit your particular needs. Okay, step 1. Start by casting on 26 stitches. I'm using the long tail cast on method, but you can use a different method if you like. Step 2. Knit 6 rows. Knit every single stitch for 6 rows and I will meet you there. Okay, so I've knit my 6 rows and now we are up to step 3. So for step 3, we knit 1 row. So for step 4, we're going to knit 4, purl until 4 stitches remain, and then knit the last 4. So I'm going to knit 4, that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now I'm going to bring the yarn to the front and I'm going to purl until 4 stitches remain. So I'm just going to purl across here. Okay, so now I've got 4 stitches left, and I'm going to take the yarn to the back, and then I'm going to knit these 4 stitches. Step 5 is to repeat steps 3 to 4 11 times more. So I'm just going to refer back to that picture from earlier. You can see that the middle part of the coaster is steps 3 to 4 12 times. Now, since we have already done steps 3 and 4 once, we have to do it another 11 times to get a total of 12 times, which is 24 rows. Okay, so I have done that. Now for step 6, knit 7 rows. Step 7, bind off 26 stitches. I'm just doing a standard bind off. Step 8, weaving in the ends. So I like using this needle here, but you can use a crochet hook if you like. Alrighty, so what I do is I just flip it to the wrong side, and then I just follow the yarn, I follow the pattern for a couple of centimeters. So let's see, I think this is gonna be really hard to show just because it's like very difficult to see what's going on here with the black and the white. Let's see if I can show you what I do. Alright, so I'm gonna follow this line here. Okay, so I've just done a few centimeters, maybe 2 centimeters, and then I'm just gonna chop it here, like that. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm just gonna do this side here, and then we can block it. If you're new to blocking, it is a process that involves completely soaking your knitted item and then shaping it and then allowing it to dry. And the purpose of blocking is to set your item into the correct shape. It's quite difficult to see the difference here between the blocked and unblocked coaster on camera, but it feels sturdier when you touch it and it looks more even. So it really is the finishing touch of this coaster, and I highly recommend not skipping this step, as tempting as it may be. So to block this coaster, I soaked it for about 5 minutes and then I wrung it out. After that, I stretched it in every direction, not gently, I gave it a good stretch, and then I shaped it into a square and made sure the sides were nice and straight. And then I let it dry overnight on this cardboard and newspaper. So there you have it, guys, a nice coaster made using kitchen string. If you are interested in learning more about how to use a gauge swatch or how to match your gauge to the gauge provided in a pattern and so on, I've put some links in the description box so you can learn more. If you want to make a gauge swatch in the future, it's a good idea to make that stockinette section in the middle at least 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters so you get an accurate measurement. So make sure you adjust this pattern so that your gauge swatch is at least that size. I hope you enjoyed this video and you enjoy your new coaster, and please let me know if you have any feedback. The aim of this video was to make a very concise pattern, something that I haven't done much before, so it was good practice for me. Let me know if it was easy to understand or if it wasn't. Thank you as always for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!